How did somebody you know ruin their life in one day? In college, my ex-friend was pulled over for speeding. He had drugs and alcohol in his system, and when the cop reached in his truck to grab the keys, he panicked and took off, thinking the cop would let go. The cop did not let go and was dragged for quite a ways before eventually falling to the ground and hitting his head, resulting in his death. My ex-friend was charged with capital murder and sentenced to 20 years in a Mississippi state prison. 21 years old, and ruined his entire life in one night. A buddy from high school blew through a stop sign and hit a couple of motorcyclists, killing them both. He did stop to render aid and fled the scene. He was busted for vehicular manslaughter and spent 12 years in prison. And he's lucky he can work for his dad, because where he lives now is not kind to felons trying to rehabilitate. Stood in the wrong place. He was stood in a bar minding his own business, and a fight broke out. He caught an accidental blow to the back of the head and caught his head on a wall on the way down. He never woke up. Friend's son was with his recently engaged fiancée, who had a serious nut allergy. They were driving not far from Bendigo. They stopped off at a cafe to buy sandwiches. The woman running the cafe assured them there were no nuts anywhere near the sandwiches, so they bought them, then went on their way. Driving out away from town, she was nibbling on the sandwiches when she struggled to breathe. He stopped the car, got out, figured what was going on, went to the back of the car to get her EpiPen, which he struggled to find, but by the time he did find it, she was dead. A couple of weeks after the funeral, he got in his car, drove it back to the stretch of roadside where she died, put his foot down on the accelerator, and deliberately aimed his car at a power pole. He'd left his mom a note.